Hello and welcome back to my home. It's Marjorie Snyder or Grandma Snyder on Instagram and on YouTube. I just finished the Winnie the Pooh Golden Book Journal that will go in the fundraising swap where I retired from. The book is a golden book size and has a 2.5-inch spine. It has some fun stuff at the top and tabs and buttons alongside. So we'll just go into it. I need to figure out how to make a book so that the spine and the pages come together nicely. I made this with a 1.5-inch spine, finished everything I wanted in it. It was, of course, an alligator mouth. It was ridiculous. So I cut the spine out and made a bigger spine. I need some help. Someone could help me how you get it so that what you want to put in the book and how big your spine are match. I would really appreciate that. So this book has 106 pages, 38 tabs, 30 pockets, 11 flips. And I will go through and let you know. So this pocket on the front is inspired by Roxy Creation and Patricia Vermontes. All of the tags are book pages that are glued together and then added to cardstock and collaged on. This is some of the Medieval Mirage tea dyeing that I did. Again, all of the backs. I used a lot of the paper that didn't have Winnie the Pooh or the characters on it, just to add some interest. This is some place that they can journal on. A little secret journal button. Big tag. All of the tags are stitched around with the sewing machine. I really enjoyed making this this book. Mrs. Coggs was the inspiration for the quotes that are on here and for my little tabs. This envelope here, there's another one on the other side, is the bags that you get your medication in from the pharmacy. This quote is funny. Some bears growl, some bears snort, but Pooh Bear is the humming sort. My sister complained this summer while we were out west that I spent a great deal of my time when I craft humming. Now this flip and pocket I saw on Gail Agostinelli. She attributed to someone else. I haven't been able to find that person, but that's who I saw it from. So this is, pardon me, a tag that's attached to an altered paper clip that is actually a pocket. I was making this journal when, I believe it's Tina, but the website, the YouTube channel is Shabbydabbydah. She was making them while I had the video on while I was making the book, and she was making these little mini pocket paper clips, and I had to stop and make them, and I'm quite taken by them. So again, that was Shabbydabbydah. collaging. When I craft, I often have the YouTube video going. So this is, I first saw this, of course, on Roxy Creation when she was doing it. And then I went over to Medieval Mirage. And this is a plastic placemat that I have. And it, the tea dyeing technique is really beautiful. I believe that I saw this technique, pardon me, on Gail Agostinelli. If I'm wrong and it's yours, please leave me a message below and I will attribute it to you. So it's stapled down, pardon me, not stapled, it's glued down. And it's a piece of paper that someone can write on. And then it folds up. And what I realized in folding it up, let me see if I can get one of these out, is that it also becomes like a belly band. I didn't put anything in it, but I was noticing that as I was doing it. So that's the first signature. This is Shabbydabbydah, is where I saw it. So it opens like this. It's got a little pocket here. If you can hear the dog, that's our neighbor. And then this one, I just put a little second tag on it. Oh, bother. And then that, of course, opens up and you've got a writing place. Again, I saw that on Shabbydabbydah. And this was inspired by Roxy Creation. So I was just gluing my papers down and had a piece, and when I got a bunch of papers that were too sticky, I glued them together and I made this tier. So it's a wonderful way to use your glue books up. And when she did it, I glued this down all the way. She left this open here so you could put another pocket in there if you wanted. By that stage, I knew that I was going pocket crazy and I was going to have a problem. Collaging. Another one of the paper clip pockets. And on Shabbydabbydah, she did say you have to pay attention to where you're putting your paper clip, so that if you want them to go on this page, you have to make the pocket on the other side. Which is a great tutorial, by the way. Center of the second signature. Some old papers. There's an assortment of old papers. Ledger paper. I like this tag. This is a, it's called a 3-pocket fold, so it takes a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And I got this idea from Crafty Journal by Noreen. So there were many ways you could glue it here, flip it up, have writing pages, another tuck. I used it to go over the page, so I have 2 tuck spots here. And on the other side, again, the same 2 tuck spots. And when you open it up, there are 2 writing areas. This is Wendy's Journal Adventure. So it is folds out, has a large tag. Oh, I have 2 tags in there. Okay. So it has a large tag in the center. That's where the extra tag went to. I knew I lost one. And then these flip over and they each hold a tag. It's made out of 2 envelopes, and again, that is Wendy's Journal Adventure. Oh, that's where that came from. And then a corner pocket. Another one of these paper clips. This is 2 pockets. If I were to, just as a note, if I were to do this again, I would make these tags longer so that they would come right up to the top. Since they're made out of book pages, I can make them as big as I want, and would be a nice writing size, and it would then act as a tab on the top. Again, all of the tags are sewn and have cardstock, so they're very sturdy. The center of the last signature. Collage there, and the last page. So the book is, I'm quite proud of it. I like it. It's got lots of fun. It's got a plain spine on it. It closes with just a little bit of a wobble, not too much. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for taking the time to spend with me. And if you have any comments on how I could make it better or what you liked about it, please leave them. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.